Good afternoon. Down at my local club lake again today. I'm down here for roughly 72 hours. Combwich Ponds, as those of you that follow my videos will know, is my club lake. I'm in Top Noddy Swim, which those people also know is pretty much my favourite swim on the lake. On essential baits, Salami B5 is the boilie of the day. Two of my rods are fished over that, which is my left and middle rod. They're both on shods. It's very weedy. And then I managed to find a semi-clear area, still very weedy, but that's on my right hand rod, and that's the boilie mixed in with load of particle, hemp, maize, birdseed, pigeon conditioner, whatever you want to call it. So a nice party mix out there. There's been a few fish crashing, so there's been a few bits fizzing up, so hopefully tonight I'll manage to pick one up. I'm not overly confident picking one up in the day. I've caused quite a bit of disturbance today, so I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, I'm going to keep it short, so hopefully next time you see me I'll have a fish on the bag. Well, it's just gone midnight. I've managed to get my first one. Not the biggest one in the world, it's one of the smaller ones. Just over £13. But it's absolutely mint. Nice little common. Check that out. Epic little bruiser, one from the future. This one taken on a Salami B5 15mm, tipped off with a 10mm yellow B5 pop-up. Happy days, it's getting back. Well, that was a bit eventful last night. Just managed to get to sleep, and my right hand rod had a one toner straight off. Nice little 13 plus common. I had a few liners before then on the same rod, so there was obviously maybe a couple of them out there churning up the bottom, having a little feed. While I got the camera out, I'll just show you the rig, which I've just redone. So basically, the bait, like I said, is a yellow B5 pop-up with a B5 Salami bottom bait, and in the centre of there, I've added a bit of cork. Now what that does is it takes more of the weight out of the hook, so when it's going down it's a bit slower than what it would be if it was just normal snowman. And then down to the business end, I've got a little rig ring, so it's blowback style, onto a size 6 barbed Gardner mugger, bit of shrink tube which just needs steaming down again, so it'll be like that. About 1 inch of supple braid tied on with a Albright knot to about 10-11 inches of Gardner trick link, and a bit of Gardner dark matter just to help that hook set itself when it's picked up. It'll always pull it down. And then just an anti-tangle sleeve on the clip end. It's a very good rig because of the aggressive curve. Always sets in, and it's always a good hook hold. Reason why I chose yellow to tip this one off is because in the spod mix I've got quite a lot of maize. Now in here you got some big rudd, big roach, big tench, big bream. So I wanted something that would last a little bit longer with the boilies. Because obviously I've got hemp, birdseed, and some crumb boilies, some half boilies out there with it as well. So something that will just last and give a bit of visual on the bottom as well. And it's worked. I got that rod, only that rod on the particle, and the other two are on boilie. Which they've had a few liners, one or two maybe I should have hit, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I left them. But yeah, it's extremely weedy. The right hand rod's the only real clearer area that I've found. The rest of it is very, very much at least a foot or two of weed. So the other two rods are fished on naked chods, very, very slowly sinking onto the top of the weed. That's about it for now. A couple of indications this morning, torrential rain this morning as well, which woke me up. But I put about 15 spoms out on the spot today, a couple handfuls of boilie over the chods. So hopefully tonight again will be another bite, but fingers crossed they're still in the area, and we'll get one a bit sooner. They've been showing this morning over my spot, and to the left and to the right, and last night it sounded like a load of whales coming up through. Started off right out in the middle, and they just got closer and closer, and it just got louder and louder, and then I had to take. But they are still about. They're on the other side of the reeds as well, so they're very, very active. And the weather, well, it's perfect for it. But yeah, I'll speak to you all in a bit. Good evening. Minute update. Had carp number 2, which I will show you now. Come to the troddy. Troddy was only probably 1.5 inches long. Washed out pink B5. Moved it a little bit this morning. Put a load of bait over it and basically left it all day. A couple of hours ago he screamed off. Nice little £10 mirror. One of the recent stockings, I believe. So yeah, good to see a bit of growth, or room for growth. And the rods are in place for the night, so hopefully, same as yesterday, we'll get another one. See you in the morning. Well, it's just gone lunchtime. I've got one more night, so I've got pretty much 24 hours left. Last night had another one, even smaller this time. It's probably only £6, and I'll show you that picture now. So yeah, that was last night's events. Today, put 2 rods now on the particle spot. Put one on a maize stacker, which has done me a couple of quick bream very quickly, and I had one fall off. Don't know why, hook sharp, but yeah, that's fishing. So yeah, that's about it really. I've got the rods out there, probably leave them out now until late afternoon, put a bit more bait in for the night. Hopefully that should bring them back in again. But until then, I will give you another update in the morning. Right, coming into the last night, and I got this sexy common on Essential 15mm white pop-up B5. Just fished on a choddy over the moon. I was feeling like I wasn't going to have any more, but this little beast absolutely ripped off, and it was just under £18. Happy days, getting back. Well, pretty eventful day. Around lunchtime, lost 2 fish within an hour of each other. One was a hook pull, and one just cut off on something out in the lake, probably mussels or something like that. Went quiet then for a little bit, but this evening I had a nice 17 pound 14 ounce mirror common on the choddy, and getting the odd liner since then, so hopefully we'll get one in the night. My mate Ben, who's just over around the corner from me, he's lost one, he's had a little one, he's just lost another one, so he's doing alright since he moved. Paul, he's not had much luck today. He lost one early this morning. Actually, no, I don't think it was that early actually. Probably around 11 o'clock this morning he lost one. He got cut off as well. So I think the mussels are thriving at the minute. But yeah, I'm going to stay up for a little bit longer. Lake doesn't seem as active tonight. It's a little bit colder, and not as windy as it was the last couple of nights, so I'm just going to stay up. It's quite a bright night, so I'm going to watch the water, and jump in bed and get some shut eye and get up nice and early. But hopefully we'll get 1 or 2 more before I go home tomorrow lunchtime.
Yeah, if you don't mind that. That's long, isn't it?
I thought it was in, but it wasn't.
Fuck me, yeah. Oh, totally done it.
Nice.
Around 23.
big, yeah?
It's fighting like a small one. Big one's going to cut like that as well. Feel like that? Yeah, I think you'd be surprised. Just got my martin on this. What kind of alarm mistakes? That's like.
Oh, okay. That good, like you did one-handed.
Nice one, mate. Have a few photos, mate. I'll weigh them after.
Yeah.
So they're like half the people, aren't they?
Right, end of the session. Ben's had a hell of a morning. He's had a couple of small ones and a nice 26.5 common. So it's kicked off for him this morning in the space of probably 2 hours or so. That was all on B5. Snowmen, I think. My swim. It's been pretty dead. If I was going to have anything, I would have thought about it by now. So yeah, I think that's it. I think it's done for the day. Maybe, don't know, but it's not been as much activity today, so we get the rest of the gear down and get off home.